it is insane how over he is. Like, I honestly think he's more over than Obafemi. At least pretty damn close to paralleling, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like dude, it's these interactive entrance musics that just hit the fans different.
Oh,
You know,
his entrance music, man, I love the freaking beat to it.
well, it's because it's from a Kendrick song from Family Ties, I believe was the song, but that's basically the beat he wanted, so that's kind of what they rolled out for him, and it works. And
Oh,
honestly,
definitely.
like I know you know I'm the biggest like kind of anti celebrities being involved in stuff, but I think Lil Yachty's doing a good job. Just speaking enough to know that he's there, but like kind of still being a kind of second fiddle to Trick Williams.
Of course.
Um, and so I think how he's positioned within the Trick Lil Yachty kind of connection thing. He's still kind of a background character to Trick Williams, and I think he's involved enough just to say he's there. But so after all the chatter, obviously we get um, Carmelo Hayes coming out and obviously having an exchange and saying some very fun things of, you know, basically, Trick, you don't answer to nobody. Since when are you going to let someone talk for you? And obviously, and I think those kind of things, like those little liners, like little one liners like that,
Mm-hmm.
because it's been used before. Pretty much anybody who's ever had a manager, literally, everybody's used this line. And so obviously we get an impromptu match between Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes, and overall good match. Carmelo Hayes is always impressing. I've been very high on Carmelo Hayes for pretty much since NXT, obviously coming into the main roster. There's a lot there. There's a lot of potential there. But it comes down to creative giving him good, compelling storylines.
Yeah.
Obviously, out the gate, obviously being the United States champion was exciting. I didn't like the repetitiveness of the matches with him and Ilya Dragunov, but he was a good champion for I believe it was like 8 weeks or something. But defending it weekly, which you know is more respectful than just holding on to it and talking about stuff.